A pleasant day, everyone. I am Asha Nicole Valencia, taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science. I am an artist, and yes, you heard it clearly, I can draw. This is Albert Einstein, one of my favorite artworks and some of my unfinished artwork. I am also a musician. I can play violin, guitar, and ukulele. I love reading music sheets, and for today's video, fasten all your seatbelt as we go deeper and discover more about my development. Our genes influence our personality, essentially boils down to nature versus nurture. It has dominated personality theory since Darwin noticed that survival meant passing on the most capable of our genes to the next generation. On the one side, we inherit eye color, skin pigmentation, and vulnerability to specific illnesses from one of our other parent. And they inherit specific personality traits in the same way. In my case, I inherit my father and mother's genetics, including their traits, characteristics, and habits. Hereditary characteristics including my height, eye color, skin tone, nose, and other features of my face and body. My mother's height is not that tall, and basically our height is almost the same. Additionally, I inherit her eye color as opposed to my father's black eye color. I also inherit my skin type from both of my parents since they both has a brown skin tone and I adore their brown complexion. I also have flat nose, and do you know most of my family compare my nose to my father's nose? Back when I was a child, every time they told me about that, I always cry, maybe because I can't accept the fact. But later on, I noticed and proved to myself that it's true and we have the same nose. As to my hair, I got a curly type of hair with a shade of slightly brown color, just like what my mother's have. And according to these facts, I believe that my genetic makeup are the result of combination of my mother's and father. So, the question is, what is genes? Genes are building blocks for your body. Some genes give the instruction to make proteins. A protein's job is to tell your body what type of physical characteristic you should have, like your hair and eye color. Some genes code our RNA, which does other jobs. We all know that our body is made out of trillions of cells. Each cell is copy of a single cell that divided itself to make all of the cell in our body. Our cells need instruction to create who we are. So the DNA, genes, and chromosomes works together to tell our body how form and function. And if you are going to ask me how do I get my genes, well, basically, you can't buy genes from a department store. You inherit your genes from your parents. You receive one copy of the genes from each parent, one from the egg and one from the sperm. Once you receive a pair, your genes divided a copy themselves and until your body has enough genes to fill your instruction manual. There are approximately 20,000 to 25,000 genes in your body. And now, I'm a strong and independent woman. I am today was the result of the development I gained back then, from infant to adolescent. So many developments happen to my physical body, especially when puberty comes. It is time where my body starts to develop more and matures. When I reached at the point of puberty begins, I noticed some changes both physical and emotional, and I feel overwhelmed about these changes. It is really very important to be aware for this kind of development, and I am so happy that my mother's guide me in this stage of my life. Being responsible and disciplined is what I also got for this stage. I should be more careful about my actions. This time, I realized that I'm not a child anymore. My mindset changed too. I start to develop the ability to think wider and reason. I've been through a lot of stages in my life, but I know that there is more stages that will challenge me in the near future. And who will I be in the future still depends on the decision and how I adapt and develop. And to the answer to that question, maybe my answer was I want to be the best version of myself. Why? Maybe because as time goes by, are still a lot of changes may happen and I encounter, but the best thing was I've been improved and still improving. I am much better than what I am yesterday, and to be honest, I have plans and goals to fulfill. All of us have some dreams and want to become something. Just the difference is how much we follow our dreams. In years of existence in this world, my life was full of ups and downs. I've been changed my interests and goals, but the best thing was the ability of dreaming remains. Life taught me that never stop on dreaming. All of us should see dreams and should have a goal because we are humans and God has given us brains that work far better than other animals. As animals and insects also eat and sleep, but the only difference is they do not have any dreams in life. So, don't be an animal and use your brain and follow and choose a goal and just go for it.